Hey, how's everyone? I had this thought in mind about the word falling back, and I'm sure it has happened to plenty of us worldwide. What do I mean by falling back? It's like being left behind. You're not catching up with the rest of the world. Either you're in school, you got left back, or people already found their careers and you're at a certain point in age, you haven't found yours yet, and people still talk down on you, saying you have to have your things figured out all together. And when you hit this certain age, you're supposed to already have things done. In reality, I'm gonna tell you something. For some, it works, but for others, it doesn't. All right. I know sometimes it could be frustrating feeling like, man, I don't think I'm gonna do good. I'm never gonna be anything. People always look down on me. I may have a certain job and people will look like, oh, what kind of career is that? You're this age and you're still doing that. Man, if I was you, I wouldn't be doing that. But reality check. You're not me. Or you're not the next person that's doing that job. Don't worry about that. Worry more about yourself. There's people that they just enjoy, I guess, working at certain places, fast food restaurants, clothing stores, pharmacies, pharmacy more like Walgreens kind of retail, or CVS, Rite Aid, any of those. It's people that just like working in those kind of things. I always question though, what makes you stay there for a while? I wonder. Perhaps comfortability, perhaps, like said, you don't really think, there's nothing else out there. Or you just really like your job. Who knows? Who really knows the truth? Maybe you're even more scared to get out your comfort zone. And I could relate to that. If I could be honest, I did retail for 9 years. Can you believe that? I did retail for 9 years. I won't tell you the store, but just know if you seen me there, you seen me. And then I remember after 9 years, said, man, I really wasted a lot of time doing this, being here. That was a thought I had. But then I realized, you know what? Within those 9 years, I actually gained a lot more skills than anything else. And that's to be comfortable talking to people. If you did customer service, you know, people can, mm, what's the motto? The customer is always right, even if they're wrong. And I'll be honest, half of the time, or at least most of the time, they're wrong. They are. We all know it. I've been on the register. There's times people argue with me, oh, it shouldn't be this price. Well, that's the price. You either want it or you don't. I don't make the price, I'm just ringing it up. If you don't like it, go talk to the manager, right? I dealt with all different types of people. I'm still dealing with all different types of people. There's probably people that you never dealt with, but however their attitude or personality is, somehow they could fit in certain categories with other people. You know what I mean? And you just learn how to deal with them. So at least for me, retail wise, I learned how to deal with people more. I got comfortable with people, talking, greeting, learning from their experience as well, you know, listening to their stories. Even though, I had to like hurry up and ring up their stuff so they could like leave. 'Cause, the more you talk to your customers and certain thing, people do get annoyed waiting online. So you do have to speed it up, right? But if it was like a little slow day, let's say morning time, you still have to hurry up, but it's not so bad. You know what I mean? One thing I learned also is a lot of decisions people make and like those kind of things is very emotional, very emotional, especially when it comes to spending money. I saw the same people every day, right? No disrespect to them, cause I like them or whatever. I see them every day. Hey, morning, how are you? I'm good. Welcome to this place. How can I help? Do you guys have this? No? Okay. Same old, same old. If y'all did retail, y'all did retail. I'm just retailing you guys the story. That's all. Retailing the same information, right? But one thing about customer service I learned in retail, you will always transfer those skills to another place, right? So, one thing for sure, I'm going off topic probably. I don't even know. But the whole point I was just trying to bring out is that even if you stay somewhere for a while, the skills you learn and will obtain, you can use it and just make it better than before. Like I said, I did retail and I got comfortable talking to all different types of people. No matter what country you're from, no matter, if you're taller than me, if you more muscular than me, if you look intimidating, I learned to deal with all type of people. Yeah. And it's cool. Because when you learn that, it's like you good at adapting, you know? I worked with people that have accents, for example, at my old job. And the amount of different accents I heard, from African to Spanish to, you know, Chinese or, whatever race they were. It's interesting because after a while, I learned to pick up words. The pronunciation, of course. I will admit I laughed a little. Forgive me, y'all. We all do. But I'm sure if I try to pronounce words in your language too, you will laugh as well. But just dealing with different race of people is very interesting. It's cool. You learn from their background. You also learn how they do certain things. You just incorporate it into your life too. Always take things for a grain of salt. And you just mix it up with your other seasoning, and you're gonna bring the best out of you in that particular area or skill or, whatever it is. So that's one thing for sure. Don't take that for granted. Um, if you guys are still stuck in a rut, I'll tell you this. Don't give up. Don't worry about others that surpassed you either. Don't worry about it. Because I am one of those people. I worry about how far my friends have went, how far people younger than me is going. And all I could think to myself is like, man, I'm a loser. I ain't going nowhere in life. I'm not amounting anything to what I want. I'm not like Alexander the Great. I conquered the world in like 13 years and stuff. But that's a good thing at times. Because there's people that turned out to be great and they just went through different struggles you did. They just chose a route that you didn't dare go on. That's all. So I would say this: don't take too much time because time is moving faster than we thought. We already in the year 2025. We really are like, wow. I'm glad to even see this year coming from the year I'm born, right? I would say this: just continue, find something you like, keep going. No matter what, just keep going. And eventually, I believe you will find what you want. All right? You know, I'm going to leave it like this. Big ups to everyone watching the video. You like it, you like it. If not, just from viewing it, I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video.